Hey guys, Charles here again with Don Marshall, and what you are looking at, this beautiful car in front of me, the long-awaited redesign 2016 Nissan Maxima. Oh, I get excited because it is absolutely and utterly beautiful. This specific package is the SR package, and it is in pearl white. One of the reasons we chose the SR package was because it was one that was available. But no, the SR package is what used to be known as a sport package, but it's now its own trim level called the SR. Now, you notice a ton of differences between this Maxima and the old Maxima. Nissan is doing a wing-swept headlight design. You'll see that in the new Murano. You'll see it in the Altima and a few other different vehicles. It's kind of a signature look with their headlight design. This also features an LED daytime running light that encompasses the headlight. You've got projector headlamps. And then this is the new fog light design, which is a little bit more integrated into the style and aerodynamics of the front end. And then this beautiful grille section here with the two-tone, you'll notice that it's actually black on the interior portion. Now you'll see that in the new Murano. And I think when they start to come out with new cars, as they're prone to do eventually, you'll start to see this grille design become the staple for Nissan. It happened with the new Murano. We see a similar design here with the new Maxima, and it is really aggressive looking. It looks like it has a snarl, like it's got a growl coming up behind it. And then cruising down the side here, you'll notice this unique body line that kind of curves down into the door and then back up. It's really, really different from anything we've ever seen before, which I love. And then another accent that Nissan is promoting, again with the Murano and now with the Maxima, you see that the A-pillar is black, and there's also a black section back here on the rear pillar. And what that does is it gives the roof line the appearance of floating. And that's what they're calling it, the floating roof design. And it is beautiful. Down below me here, you'll see part of the SR package. These are 19-inch aluminum alloy wheels, and they are pretty wide tires. The two-tone look has been real popular. Nissan's been going with that a lot. And it's no surprise that they really pulled it out with the new SR 2016 Nissan Maxima. Cruising around the back here, again, the wing-swept design for the taillights is kind of a signature look, so they've continued that. And then, as usual, the Maxima features dual exhaust with the polished tips. And man, they have a beautiful, beautiful sound. Now, I think the last thing that we have to show you before we get inside and show you some of the luxurious features, under the hood. Let's take a look. Now, what you're looking at under the hood here is the same 3.5-liter V6 that Nissan has been using for over a decade. Now, have you ever heard the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Now, what they've done is they've kept the same 3.5-liter V6 and they've made improvements on it. So now this new version is getting 300 horsepower, and it's matted up against Nissan's patented CVT transmission, continuously variable, and you feel absolutely zero shift shock because it does not even have gears. One of the smoothest vehicles that has over 300 horsepower that I've ever felt to drive. Let's hop inside. Now, before I get in here, I really wanted to show you guys these seats. Now, this is actually an option, and on the SR, I believe it's standard. It's a quilted pattern insert, and it's a suede leather. Now, the reason they have this available is some of these cars come with ventilated seats, and you'll notice the perforations. So not only is it aesthetically pleasing, but it also gives you those ventilated seats, which are just unbelievable. And you'll also see everywhere very well accented blue stitching all throughout the seats, your center console, all along the dashboard. Everywhere you'll see all of these different stitches. And what it does is it adds a beautiful, beautiful accent to the car. Another new feature, if you look here, you'll see kind of a diamond pattern, and they call these accent panels. And every car has some sort of a metallic finish accent panel, and this is what the Maxima has chose to do on their SR trim level, and it looks beautiful. Diamond pattern, brushed stainless look. Now we'll hop in here and we're gonna take this sucker for a ride. Before we take off, I wanted to mention that The SR package comes standard with these paddle shifters for your manual driving mode, which are really cool, and then a race-inspired steering wheel that actually has a flat bottom. And what that is for is it gives you a little more room underneath your legs for turning through the corners. Let's go. Now, the Maxima has always kind of been known as Nissan's premier sedan. And it kind of has a name that says luxury. So when people think of a Maxima, they're fully expecting to get a luxury vehicle. And I can tell you this vehicle has just about everything that you'll find in a Mercedes, a Lexus, BMW, all those sort of things, especially in light of the fact that Nissan has integrated their new Nissan Connect system. Now, when we did a review on the new Murano, we showed you a touchscreen that featured swipe technology, and this has swipe technology. From your main menu, you can actually just go on here and swipe to your next screen, which is amazing. So as we're cruising along here, I can go from screen to screen and check out all the different things that are available through the entertainment system. Now, this has voice-activated navigation. It has voice-activated radio. It has voice-activated hands-free Bluetooth. So everything can be done from the touch of a button right here on the steering wheel, as well as your touchscreen. Now, what's new to the Maxima that not even the Murano has or any other vehicle that Nissan has ever produced is this. What this is it's a center console mounted control system. Now, this knob has a bunch of different functions. It twists, which will actually go from screen to screen on your monitor, but it also pushes side to side. So if you don't like the turning feature of it, you can click right and left. You can click up and down. And it is also an OK button, which is kind of like an enter, which will go from one screen to the next. And you also have a series of 3 buttons down here for back, menu, and you can actually go straight to your map. All from this center console controller, which is unbelievably easy to use. It's almost intuitive. I've only played with it for maybe 5 minutes, and it feels like I already am familiar with how the system works. It's very easy to pick up, which is pretty cool. On to some of the luxury features. We mentioned that this vehicle had ventilated seats and heated seats, which are the best of both worlds when it comes to leather. People complain that leather seats are too hot in the summer, not when they're cooled. They complain that they're too cold in the winter, not when they're heated. So it has literally the best of both worlds. You also have a dual zone and automatic temperature control system. So you can push an auto feature, and when I push auto, it'll automatically turn the fan up to whatever it needs to do to get it to be that temperature in here. I can turn that down by just using my fan controls. You're also going to have some safety features. Now, safety features, what I'm talking about is these little LED indicators in the corners on both sides. What those are is it's part of Nissan's blind spot warning system, lane departure technology, moving object detection, and frontal impact detection. So this vehicle has all of those things standard, which is absolutely amazing. You can tell when somebody's in your blind spot when it lights up orange like this, which is really, really cool. If you are closing in on somebody too fast, it'll let you know via the light indicator as well as a tone that you'll hear. Unbelievable. Then you've got all of the other standard features that any car is going to have: power locks, power windows, CD player, tilt steering wheel, cruise control, all those basic things. I think the only features that this specific trim level does not have are things that you can find on the Platinum series. Now, with the Platinum series, you'll get dual memory seats, so you'll have 2 different settings for a memory seat on the driver's side, and you'll also have what's called a dual panoramic moonroof. Now, the reason the SR, the Sport package, doesn't have the dual panoramic moonroof is that they feel at Nissan Racing that the structural rigidity of a car without it is more firm. So on a sport-inspired vehicle, they eliminated the dual panoramic moonroof, which makes sense to me. So you have options. You can get the SR, the sport package like this, or you can get a Platinum or an SL or any of the other trim levels. What you're looking at here is 2 available USB ports and an auxiliary import. Now, what those are available for is Nissan's new Connect system. Not only does this beautiful touchscreen have swipe technology, but Nissan Connect is a system where you can download the Connect app on your iPhone or Android, and then you log on to nissanconnect.com and create an account. You then have access to all sorts of different apps from your phone right here on your head unit, which is going to give you access to a Google search, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify. You even can check your Facebook messages or Twitter right here in your Nissan Maxima. It is unparalleled when it comes to the amount of technology that has gone into Nissan Connect, and the Maxima has the absolute epitome of the Nissan Connect system. It gives you every available option that exists within it. So definitely something we need to check out. I guess we're gonna pull off here and park this thing, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about fuel economy. Well guys, I believe that about wraps up this quick look at the 2016 Nissan Maxima SR package. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention is right here on this window sticker. You're gonna get 22 miles to the gallon in the city, 30 miles to the gallon on the highway, averaging 25. So that's 300 horsepower and 30 highway miles per gallon. I know that sounds crazy that those things go together, but they do. Now, if you have some more serious questions about this Maxima or any of the other trim levels, come on down to Don Marshall, talk to one of the sales product specialists, and they can give you all of the things that we may have skipped over in this quick look. Now, don't forget, you can also log on to donmarshallauto.com and talk to somebody via the instant chat program. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you later, guys.